You know, if we go back through these as storylines, you'll notice that great opening sequence for the class workshop trades. Buy off the 840 rejection and a break above 880 would be the plays. So we're buying off the 840s. We never got a held break above 880s, so we were buying off the 840s. Then my next screenshot, which is obviously this comment here, didn't get any buy retesting the 880s. So bought the 3540 instead, which is what we tweeted in advance. And obviously, if you look at what we ended up with, we bought off of that trade there. You can see we got a screenshot on Ninja Trader. And you can see what happened ultimately to that trade. The 945 is the main hedge. We told you that as well. And as we kicked on, you can see the NASDAQ 840 longs ended up $3,200 per contract higher. $3,200 per contract higher. And it was all tweeted, and that's exactly what we're trading from the workshop going forward. So if you can see that this is real time with real time stamps on the screens. Look, real time stamps, not hindsight. 1216. NASDAQ. 1204, midnight, London. These are all real tweets with real price levels. 840 rejection, buy side. So we're looking at that with a buy on an 840 rejection. We got an 840 rejection. There it is. There's the screenshot. When did I tell you about an 840 rejection? I told you at 1204. When is this screenshot from? So 1204 was over here on the left-hand side of the screen. 1204, the buy trade came in here at 1218, 14 minutes later. You can see that we've already seen a rejection of the 40 here. We came back to retest it. I bought into the retest, and then we ripped a massive one. $3,000 profit per contract on the NASDAQ if you held the swing. And that's based on the workshop that we're going to be doing on Wednesday. If you ever thought this stuff was old-fashioned, if you ever thought this stuff was a bit stale for the current marketplace, well, the last trade we just called live in the room is just proving you absolutely wrong. You're the one that doesn't understand. If you don't quite get this, you're the one that doesn't realize that this stuff is as relevant today as it was 10 years ago. The buy at 980 that we told you about in the room is now traded 0.45. Huge profit, massive winner, simply by recognizing the control mechanism that the market gives us every day. And that's what we're going to be teaching in the workshop, is recognizing the control, recognizing what excess is inside that control mechanism, and then finding the best, highest probability trades that we can possibly find that then makes them, in this case, we've just done another $1,000, and that was live room call as well, $1,000. I was just scrolling back there. It looks like Reeve took the trade as well off of a screenshot that he's got posted. Now, whether it's the same trade or not, whether it's the same narrative or not, I noticed also that Melvin's taken exactly the same trade off the 980s, a price we gave in the room live. These are all massive winning trades. And all we had to do was listen to what we were saying, see it for yourself, recognize why it's valuable, understand the reason why this works, which is always something we teach in the classroom, and then execute. Crazy massive profits. Anyway, welcome in, guys. Let's get through the news.